For the better part of a decade, HoYoverse has been undisputed king of anime gacha RPGs. You know the formula: bright colors, fantasy worlds, and the cozy Saturday morning cartoon vibe. Now, I'll be honest with you, that style never fully clicked for me. I've always been more of a Honkai Star Rail person. I prefer the sci-fi edge over the high fantasy of like Genshin Impact. Last week, they took the rulebook and threw it out the window. We just got a 31-minute gameplay reveal for their new title, Varsapura. Seeing them ditch the bright anime aesthetics for a gritty Unreal 5 horror thriller, this is exactly the pivot I've been waiting for. It's dark, it's risky, and it is a massive shock to the system, and it's absolutely going to divide the fanbase of MiHoYo games. So let's break it down. First, let's establish baseline. What are we actually looking at? The name Varsapura comes from Sanskrit, translating roughly to Rain City or City of Rains. And yeah, looking at the footage, the name fits. Atmosphere is wet, gloomy, and oppressive.
I see your true self.
The setting is a fictionalized, paranormal version of modern-day Singapore. If you know the city, you probably spotted the architecture, like the Lazada 1 building or the St. Andrews Cathedral references. It's grounded in reality in a way Zenless Zone Zero isn't. Play as a character codename Hollowone, and the premise seems to be that you're joining in a bureaucratic agency called SEAL, the Shadow Emergency Alliance. Your job, hunting down anomalies called Mind Rot, dealing with the reality-bending events. Now, I need to stop right here and talk about the elephant in the room, the graphics. This is HoYoverse's first major departure from the Unity pipeline, jumping straight into the Unreal Engine 5. Usually when Studio does this, I get nervous. All seen those Unreal 5 games that look just generic. They chase the hyperrealism so hard that they end up looking like a tech demos with no soul, gray, brown, and boring. Here's where I think HoYo has actually pulled off something kind of magic. I absolutely love this art style. They haven't just copy-pasted reality, they created this unique hybrid aesthetic. You have the hyper-realistic world textures, the wet pavement, detailed fabrics, the volumetric fog, but the characters still retain the stylized anime beauty. Some people are calling it uncanny, but I kind of disagree here. I think they struck the perfect balance. It grounds these anime characters in a believable space without losing that signature's charm. It feels expensive, feels premium, and most importantly, it doesn't look like just another generic Unreal 5 game. Moving on to the vibe. Are we sure this is the same company that gave us Paimon? Because this game is genuinely unsettling. The inspiration from Remedy's Control is pretty undeniable here. You got this bureaucratic organization, the SEAL agency, the shifting corridors, brutalist architecture, and redacted documents floating around. You got that SCP Foundation energy. The demo showed off the actual stealth mechanics, crouching, backstabbing, hiding from enemies. The enemies themselves aren't cute slimes. These twitching shadow people that look like office workers whose soul has been corrupted. The lighting plays a huge role here. It's not that flat, bright anime lighting we're used to. It's a deep shadows and claustrophobia. It's a psychological thriller first and an RPG second. So how does it actually play? If you played Genshin or Wuthering Waves, your muscle memory will kick in. It's still a team-based character-switching action RPG. In the demo, we see the players swapping between Hollowone and another agent, Sayuki. You're still doing swap cancels and chaining element-like abilities. Thanks to the new engine, everything feels heavier. The physics are crunchy. When you hit someone with Sayuki's umbrella, which is, by the way, pretty cool weapon to see, feels like it has weight to it. Objects in the office fly off the desks, glass shatters, paper scatters. It's reactive. We also saw the transition into the inner world. This was like a dungeon equivalent, where the laws of physics totally break down. Floating islands, distorted gravity. It's a classic domain concept, but cranked up to the 11 visually. And then about 20 minutes into the demo, they dropped the biggest surprise for me. Players walk out to the street, get into the car, and just drive off. I did not have Driving Simulator on my HoYoverse bingo card. We don't know the full extent of this yet. Is the open world fully transversable by car like GTA, or is it more limited? Seeing the car drift around corners on the rain-slicked Singapore streets was wild. It emphasizes the scale of the city. This isn't the series of small instances. It looks like a massive connected urban sprawl. So, where does that leave us? Varsapura is a massive gamble. HoYoverse is betting that their audience is ready to grow up, betting that we're ready to trade the sunny fields of Devat for the rainy horror-filled streets of supernatural metropolis. Personally, I'm all in. The visual fidelity is stunning, the control meets anime aesthetic is incredibly unique, and the combat looks like satisfying evolution of the formula. Feels like the studio is flexing its muscles, showing the industry that they aren't just a gacha company, they are a AAA powerhouse. But I want to know what you think. Is this too dark? Does the mix of realism and anime work for you, or do you miss the cartoon style? Drop a comment below. I read all of them. If you enjoyed the deep dives, hit the like button, give my channel a subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.